Hello everyone, my name is Như from Group 442. Today we would like to talk about identity and intercultural communication in gender, language, and identity in ways that may be relevant to intercultural communication research. It begins with a reintroduction of the major topic and theoretical approaches that have shaped language and gender studies in the 1970s, with a particular focus on the intercultural different model of the 1980s. Next research and theoretical shift that problematize the early work in language and gender are discussed. Specifically, current research which draw on insight from feminist both structural theory and social constructivist theory allow for a re-examination of the assumed and a centralized duality that see women and men a different but in differentiated groups. Finally, here is a short dialogue that my team prepared to guide you better overview of it.
Hi,
Hi, how are you today?
today is Valentine's Day. Do you guys on a date?
No, I don't have a date because I don't have a boyfriend. Valentine's Day is a great day for couple. Do you know much about Valentine?
To celebrate this day, people in this country have been on way to the persons they love. For the other half, he is the creator of Valentine's Day, who is the master of composing the piece onto occasions of all time. The traditional brothers give on the Valentine's Day is not chocolates or roses, but it is the silver spoon. The couple offering a string is a silver spoon. They brought with the symbol of the cake and the cup, symbolizing setting the cake that opened the door of their heart to other. In addition, it also comes custom that the children will sing a song. The couple often exchange 7 silver spoons right with the symbol of cake and the cup, symbolizing setting the cake that opened the door of their heart to other. In addition, it also becomes a custom that the children will sing a song related to the Valentine's Day, and the adult will reward them with a candy, fruits on the Monday. The traditional gift in England on Valentine's Day is the silver spoon.
That's great. As far as I know, it's different in Vietnam because Valentine's Day has only been focused on in the past few years. This is a special occasion for young people express their love for each other with sweet and meaningful gifts.
I'm really happy to hear that, and many leaders, social scientists, psychologists, and other experts assess that there are the real differences in the way the men and the women tend to communicate.
I feel the same way when communicating with their people.
Some people say that men brain are 10% bigger than the women. What do you think?
In my opinion, bigger is not better. Women's brains are smaller but more efficient.
As I know, the study have shown that the most women use their both side of the brain to communicate, while men use their left side.
So what does that mean?
I think men are more outspoken and focused, while the women tend to be very detailed. Leaving the men unaddressed. In the end, the women use participatory listening by ending its order sentences and making clear explanations of the speaker's point of view. Men view this answering curves as instructions, or invitation.
That's a lot of useful information. I also learned more communication style in school like
Understanding is mean getting straight to the point, detail come later, and the process means you tend to use the background information to communicate about the he has created using. And the people focus on relationship building, teamwork, and communication, and about the idea of identifying problems and improving them.
But why can't we all get one alone?
I think normally the women want to hash out the details of conflict. Men just want to fix the problem. I'm wondering how can the different style work together.
We can work together by understanding different types of communication styles, by acknowledging the style of others, by using the sentence I to express feeling, acknowledge, talk and laugh about their differences.
Well, thank you very much. I have enough information now.
Nothing at all.
While studying culture and communication, it found that gender is important factor that make a difference in communication. Communication is now actual way is process involving individual trying to seek mutual understanding. Communication is an essential key function for the management of individual, be it in society, in an organization, or at home. Intrinsically, nothing can operate effectively if communication does not prevail at its source. As blended, we have to give a definition of the word gender, which is an important factor that creates a gap between men and women. Gender refers to the attitude, feeling, and behavior that a given culture associate with one biology sex. Through the situation mentioned above, we see the difference between men and women when communicating about gender. Okay, women tend to ask more questions than men. In Vietnamese, researchers also show that the uses of intonation of men and women is very different. Women often use more than men structure related to the expression of surprise and politeness. Women often raise their voice, which shows some of the uncertainty when giving an answer. Or add in the question, women often use task question than men. In a conversation between men and women, men talk more. Women often use ask more questions. Women often encourage others to speak more than men, as men often interrupt more and protect more. The topic of the talk are also different. When men talk to men, they often talk about competition in work support, quality and conservation between women. They are often about themselves, feeling, family, and home.